just a stopover, and he's heading for a European tour, right?
Yes, we're going to Eastern Europe, to Bulgaria and Romania for the next 3 weeks. Myself, Lee View Pop on drums from West Hartford, yeah, and also a great bass player from Bridgeport named Steve Clark. We've done this tour 2 times before with the help of the U.S. Embassy and the American Cultural Center. They helped sponsor us the first 2 times over there. And now we're dealing with the Cultural Center in Bulgaria. It's been great. I love it over there. People have been very warm, very receptive to the music. They don't get a lot of it. There's a lot of good blues bands out there. There's a lot of good players out there, but they don't get a lot of people that come in from the States.
So it's all expatriates, Americans playing over there?
No, not really. No, it's the Romanians.
Oh, really?
Romanians playing blues, yeah. You know.
Romanian blues.
Yeah, they play good. They play good. They need to loosen up a little bit, but they're all right. They're good.
So do you have any big headlining gigs while you're over there, like a concert?
We're doing a blues. We're doing actually the. Man, I can't remember the name of it. I haven't got my full itinerary yet. But it's a big international jazz festival over in Sofia. We're playing that. We're also doing some master class stuff at some of the universities there, some club dates. Then we go to Romania, and we're pretty much doing the circuit that we did the last tour. We're going up through Sibiu, into Brasov, back down into Bucharest. So we're covering the country pretty good, and just returning to some of the venues that we worked at before, which, you know, were mainly a lot of club dates. Yeah. You know, some theater dates we did in Ploiești. We did some theater stuff there, and possibly another appearance on a TV show over there. La Taverna.
What is it?
La Taverna.
Huh.
It's the tavern. And that was great. That's like one of their top-rated music-based shows in the country. So
when you come back over, what's your next game plan from there?
No, I'm just heading back to Vegas because I have to do 5 days at the Laughlin River Run in Laughlin, Nevada, which is like one of the country's largest bike runs.
Oh, really?
Bike rallies, yeah. So that's a big.
What's the attendance for something like that?
In the hundreds of thousands.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's one of the largest bike rallies in the country.
So any idea when you're going to start in the studio on the new disc?
I have no idea. There's a lot of talk about what we're going to do. We might be using Ainsley Dunbar on drums from Frank Zappa, Jeff Beck, everybody. He's the guy that played drums for David Bowie on Rebel Rebel.
Wow.
You know, so he lives in Vegas, and he's expressed interest. But it's all a matter of scheduling at this point. You know, who's busy when and when we can get in there. There's just so much logistics involved in it. And so right now everything's in the pre-production stages right now.
So what number will this make for you with this?
This will make my 3rd release under my name. I co-produced and co-wrote a couple tunes for Mighty Sam McLean's last record, One More Bridge to Cross. I co-wrote the title song. That record I'm very proud of. That was nominated for a W.C. Handy Award for Best Soul Blues Record of the Year.
I've got it. It's a great
disc. For my first outing as a co-producer on a worldwide distributed record, that was like hitting a home run at first at bat. So that was I'm proud of that record. It came out good.
Yeah,
and
Sam's
it's been doing
quality
well.
Singer as well too. And you have a huge band with them too.
What a great band! Yeah, it was a great band. We actually, when we recorded it, we went into the studio with the core 5 or 6 piece band, as it were, including Sam on vocals. And then we did some overdubs later with the horn section, did the section parts after, and background vocal parts after. But mainly that record was recorded live in the studio, and I was conducting the band. And I was very surprised how everything came out. I mean, a lot of times you got to go in and clean up stuff. You know, you go in and maybe you figured it's scratch tracks. You know, I'm going to come in and do those over again. I listened back to the playback and said, man, I'm not going to mess with this stuff. It sounds good. Sam felt the same way, so there it is.
Sounded good to me. Yeah. Well, hey, so I don't want to take away from the next set that's coming up right now.
All right.
And you don't want to miss this as well either, because it's like a blistering rendition of In Memory of Elizabeth Reed coming up here, which is my favorite on this show tonight.
That was Tom Rotano going, Liz Reed! Liz! It's like, okay, Tom, okay.
So don't go anywhere. Keep watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned in.
Well, this is a little ditty called Liz Reed.